The Court of Appeal in Calabar has upheld the conviction of Peter Ogban, a professor jailed in 2021 for rigging a senatorial election for Godswill Akpabio, a senator from Akwa State. Akpabio, a member of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC), is the president of the Nigerian Senate. The rigging happened in an election he lost before he contested again in 2023. Won the election and was elected the Senate President. Clearviews has an update on this conviction and other news these days around Nigeria's Senate President.
These indeed are not the best of times for Nigeria's Senate President Godswill Akpabio. While the unfortunate sexual harassment allegations against him keep attracting pleasant and unpleasant comments, the accuser Natasha Akpabio just sent him a letter of apology, widely termed erection apology. According to findings by Clearview News Desk, no Senate president in the history of Nigeria has been slammed with such an allegation. Akpabio's name is still very much in the news again, with a question from some Nigerians: what is your business traveling to bury the Pope in the Vatican when you have not visited the terrorist-ravaged communities of Plateau, Benue, Borno, and more? As if all these are not enough, Clearview's judiciary correspondent reports that the Court of Appeal in Calabar has upheld the conviction of Peter Ogban, a professor jailed in 2021 for rigging a senatorial election for Godswill Akpabio from Akwa State. The rigging happened in an election he lost before he contested again in 2023, won the election, and was elected the Senate President. The appellate court, in its ruling this Wednesday, affirmed the earlier judgment of the High Court in Ikotekpene, Akwa State, which found Ogban guilty of electoral fraud. The court strongly condemned his actions, noting the gravity of his misconduct as a university professor entrusted with the integrity of the electoral process. Professor Ogban, a professor of soil physics at the University of Calabar, served as the returning officer in the said election. He was prosecuted by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) after investigations revealed he altered election result to favor Godswill Akpabio as against his opponent, Christopher Ikpenyo of the People's Democratic Party (PDP). Before his sentencing, the professor pleaded for mercy from the judge, Austin Udokwo, who described the case as a novel. He told the lecturer that there was not much he could do other than let the law take its course. Recollect, another professor, Ignatius Uduak, was recently jailed for 3 years by a state high court in Oyo for election fraud when he served as INEC's coalition and returning officer. The professor falsified the election result to the advantage of the APC candidate, Nse Ntuen, who was then an ally of Nigeria's Senate President Godswill Akpabio.